Here's an email from Don S. of Bend, Oregon. Dear Maestro, went to your website as you suggested. In your revelations of the book Art, you have listed 5 disciplines of a true artist: dedication, endurance, patience, tolerance, and harmony. Can you tell me more about how they apply to an artist? Okay, John. Actually, I got more emails in this same vein. And I think we need to go back and talk a little about what it takes to make a true artist. So let's do a chart again. Okay, those of you who were in on the introduction, number 1 reading, you'll know what I'm talking about. The rest of you, go back and check out number 1 reading, and it'll talk about more about this graph. We talked about life, birth, death. Put you somewhere, the artist in here, basket. Oh, incidentally, I did get some emails about the little bunny hopping thing, you know, they said, the sheep remark. They felt that people who paint little sheep should also get recognition, and I agree, you do, and I didn't mean that. I was only making a remark that that's not what the book of art is about, that kind of painting. If you paint little sheep and bunnies hopping across the field, you can put those in a basket. And if you do good, like you illustrate a book and you know, Hallmark cards or what have you, you fill those in your basket. It's not going to go into oblivion down here. There is a ledge down here at the bottom, so your basket's going to fall, but it'll hit this little ledge, and you just, you know, it won't go off into deep space. It'll be there, along with Norman Rockwell paintings, things like that. They're all on this little ledge down here. But that's not what we're striving for. True art, we're striving to get up here with Michelangelo, Picasso, Rembrandt, Da Vinci, that kind of stuff. So, anyway, so what we need to do is find out what kind of person to be in order to put the artwork in here that'll shoot us this way and not this way. Okay. So, what does the book of art say? Okay, the book of art says there's 3 cardinal virtues of a true artist. It's devotion, endurance, patience, tolerance, and harmony. Those are the 5 cardinal virtues. So, D-E-P-T-H, depth. That's a good way to remember it. Devotion, endurance, patience, tolerance, and harmony. Devotion. Devotion to art and its higher purpose should be at the core of your art life. It should be the fire in your heart, the everlasting light in your soul. It needs to be reinforced every day with the mantra, I will give my all to art this day, no matter what difficulties I encounter or what setbacks I have to endure. Now that takes, what, a few seconds to say? Say that every morning. It'll help you focus. Make your whole day focused on being an artist. You can't just take this lightly and just wander around, you know, drinking espresso and stuff. You've got to focus on this stuff. Okay, endurance. Being an artist is a lifetime commitment. An artist must be able to endure the journey from start to finish, no matter what obstacles or difficulties are encountered along the way. So, again, it's serious stuff here. Patience. An artist must have control and learn to be patient in all matters, particularly when it comes to creativity. The creative process cannot be rushed. What takes time, and an artist must be resigned to that. Now that's part of my problem. I have a problem. I am always in a hurry. I can't seem to, when I start a project, I want to get it over with and get done with it, and I can't seem to take my time. If I've put on some paint and I have to paint over it, I can't wait for that paint to dry. So I usually do that at night, and then the next morning it's dry. But that's a problem I'm still working on. Okay, the next one is tolerance. An artist must be tolerant. And tolerance opens the heart to prejudice, which disrupts one's inner harmony. Much is gained by tolerance. Nothing is gained by intolerance. So just remember, if you're focused on art, just be tolerant of everything else, because it doesn't matter. So we don't want to disrupt your harmony. Harmony, one must strive to be in harmony with all things. First, one must find harmony within oneself. Then, if one finds harmony within oneself, one finds harmony within nature. For all things are connected within the universe. So that's what you need to do. Those are the 5 virtues. Now, what is needed to live a true artist's life? Now, there's 7 things listed here. 1. Intelligence. Intelligence is having the ability to learn, to expand one's horizons, to know what you know and know what you don't know. Now, it's not about going to college or taking an IQ test. It's about your life, looking at life this way rather than looking at it this way. Expand yourself, open your mind, and have an open mind, and that's intelligence, to learn and know things, to be able to do that. Insight. Insight is the ability to understand the inner workings of things, to understand what's beneath the surface. Generosity. Generosity curbs the selfishness and makes you more willing to share what you have. The more you share, the more you receive. Yeah, that includes ideas. Originality. Originality is the ability to go in new directions, to think new thoughts, to encourage and develop new ideas so that you won't become stagnant. You've got to try to be original. There's the originality. Try to think of things new. You know, don't just follow the old path of the way things were done and the way things are. Dignity. Dignity is to respect yourself, to carry yourself in a stately manner, to be confident without being arrogant. Artists tend to be arrogant. This is a good thing to remember. Be confident without being arrogant. Grace. Grace is beauty in manner and movement. Grace reflects an inner elegance. Do things gracefully so that others can see that your inner workings are well ordered and in harmony. Critical judgment. Critical judgment means you should determine what is suitable and what is not, what is appropriate and what is not, what has quality and what has not. Your artwork should always reflect your own critical judgment. So don't trust other people to decide what's good for you or what you should be doing or shouldn't be doing. You're the one that has to make those decisions, because you're the one that's filling your basket, and you're the one that's going to die and the basket's going to go. And no one else is going to push it. It's what you put in there. Okay, that's all for today. Come back next week. Go to my website. Send me an email.